What's up, BG fam? It's your boy here, Bizarro, bringing you that sweet content you've been asking for. No yoo-hoos, like I said last week, cutting those out. Sorry if it disappoints you. But you guys can have yoo-hoos. I'm not having no yoo-hoos. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the return of Bizarro Gaming. I am excited to bring you more content. I have been wanting to. It's just been kind of a work in progress for me. I hope you enjoyed the game room tour. Probably do that at least every year, going into the new year to kind of show you what has been added. I do kind of collection updates as well. That is something that's going to be kind of regular as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the game room. I definitely enjoy it. It is kind of my come to and relax kind of spot. Sometimes I just kind of sit in here. But anyway, I'm just rambling. So one thing you'll notice about these videos, they are more unscripted. I will kind of do some scripted in character with the Bizarro, but yeah, this is just going to be more kind of splitting those personalities into what you see with me right now, Levi, and Bizarro. So this week, we're going to do a game review. I'm going to review one of my favorite PS4 games, Detroit Become Human. I picked this game up probably just a couple months into having my PS4. It was something that I wanted. I kept kind of tabs on the gameplay, the trailers and everything when it was announced. It is definitely a game that I recommend, but I'm going to kind of do a little different. So this is kind of just the introduction. I'm going to kind of shoot towards the couch and show you a little bit of time with me playing it and give you my thoughts on the game as well. So this is Bizarro Reviews, and I hope you enjoy. So we've reached the couch. So yeah, I've definitely changed clothes. This is filmed at 2 different times, so I apologize if that's a little irritating. But yeah, so let's review this game, Detroit Become Human. So like I said in the intro, this is a game that I really followed from the time it was announced to the time it was released. I didn't watch any gameplay footage before I bought it. I bought this game last year, probably around, I think it was around March, April, and played it in 2 days. Loved the game. But the game was originally released in May of 2018 by the publisher by the developer Quantic Dreams. So it originally started out as a tech demo in 2012 called Kara. Kara actually becomes one of the characters in this game as well. Tech demo that become a game. A lot of people were impressed with the tech demo. I advise you to go kind of check that out. But yeah, Quantic Dreams is actually the same company that released Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. I've not played Beyond Two Souls yet. It's actually on my list. I've got the game. But Heavy Rain is an amazing game. It is a different type of game. I played it for the PS3 when it first came out years ago. It was kind of a game that was like a movie, pretty much. But you controlled the decisions in the movie. Great graphics of the time, especially. And, of course, this game kind of stays along the same path. So in this game, you play as 3 different characters: Marcus, Connor, and Kara. All 3 of these are sentient androids, and each one of them have their own story and own path that eventually, depending on your choices, of course, kind of intertwine with one another. And again, this game is very choice driven, and your choices affect the outcome of the game. It literally, so if you can make it a very short game, depending on your choices if you kind of fail, or you can make it a longer game. It took me 2 days to play through. I played through and got one of the longest endings. The cool thing about this game is you kind of have this little timeline that you can go back and to different points and kind of play through and make different decisions. So the story is in the future, 2038, I believe. It's in a world where androids have kind of become commonplace. They've replaced the majority, if not all, of the workforce. And of course, I mean, you think of today's world where robots are starting to kind of do that now. That doesn't have a, very settling. It doesn't set well with a lot of the people that are lower class citizens. So you see the dynamic of that. You see kind of some protesting. As one of your characters, you actually encounter one of these protesters, and it doesn't end so well. But it's interesting to see this world because it's something that almost makes you think this could happen. But yeah, you kind of just do decisions with these three characters. They have really good stories. Even the supporting characters have really good background, and you see that. And the interaction with all the characters. I mean, it's such a very well story driven, it's such a great story driven game. Because it sucks you in and you want to stay there till the very end, which is why I beat it in 2 days, because I stuck with it. I played it for hours. And that's something I normally don't have the time for one to do, something I just normally don't do anyway. So some pros to this game. I would say the choices is a huge pro. The graphics, like I said with Heavy Rain, it was at its time great. To this day, still Detroit Become Human is probably a great graphical game. I mean, everything looks so realistic in the game. It's easy to pick up. If you want a game that's, easy just to kind of, if you're not a big gamer but you want to play something, it's super easy to get in. The controls are very easy. Because it's mainly story driven, you don't have a lot of control like shooters or something like that. You do make decisions. You do have to walk around, find stuff. But ultimately, it is the controls are super simple. And then the different paths, the different endings, and of course the story is a big pro. If you love story-driven games, like I said, great game right here. The cons. So there's not a whole lot, in my opinion, and that's not just because I love the game. But one of the cons would probably be gameplay. It's not very immersive gameplay. You're not you're not controlling these characters to this extreme of if you're shooting someone, you're not technically pulling the trigger on the controller to shoot them. You're putting a button to decide if you're going to shoot them. It's a decision-based game. Yes, like I said, you do walk around. You do have to kind of sometimes walk around crowds to kind of not be seen. You have to be kind of stealthy in some ways. But, I mean, it has improved based on Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was legit. You moved your character and you did decisions. That's all you did. This game has definitely improved upon that, which is a good thing. But like I said, if you're more into, immersive gameplay and you want to control everything, this may not be your game. The short aspect of it, it took me 2 days to beat it. Though if you play and try to complete all of the storylines, it'd probably take you, I'd say, 3 to 4 days, of heavy play. But it's short for modern games. A lot of people enjoy a longer game. And I think the game originally came out at $60. Yeah, that's kind of short. But now you could probably get it, I don't know, $10, $12, maybe $20 at the most. I definitely recommend picking it up for that price. And then one of the biggest things when I was kind of prepping this, and I even noticed it when I was playing it, but the similarities to iRobot, it is very similar. The story premise and everything. Yeah, these androids are more human compared to iRobots, but I mean, it's ultimately kind of the same premise. Robots want kind of to be them, have liberties and stuff like that, and that's kind of what happens in this. So, but yeah, it's not too much. I wouldn't say that's a deal breaker, but it may be a deal breaker for you. So my conclusion, if you love story-driven games, go get this game. You will not be disappointed. If you love gameplay, like if you're focused so much on gameplay, you may want to miss this game, or if you can find it for cheap and try it that way. But I mean, I recommend it for everyone just to try. If you played any of Quantic's other games, this is a must-have. If you love that type, you'll love this game. If you love futuristic games, go get this game. If you love choice-driven games, go get this game. It is, like I said, one of my favorites, especially of modern times. But I mean, I probably will go back and play this here soon anyway, because it's been a while and the characters are amazing. So one of the characters, Connor, is actually a YouTuber. Chant Games, I think. He is a video game YouTuber, so go check his channel out sometime. But yeah, he actually plays this game on his channel, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, definitely recommend playing this game, picking it up. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, so I think that's all. Let's go to the wrap up. So yeah, that is the first episode of Bizarro Reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed kind of spending some time with you on this game, kind of giving you my thoughts on it. Hopefully this kind of encourages you to maybe go buy it if you wanted to play it and kind of unsure. If you didn't know anything about it and now you're like, man, I want to go play this game. So that's kind of what this channel or this series, the Bizarro Reviews, is going to be kind of about. Is kind of giving you the insight, even whether it's an old game, old movie, whatever. I'm going to review it for you, let you kind of see it hands-on, and my thoughts on it. I'm going to give you the pros. I'm going to give you the cons. I'm going to give you the whole package and maybe a little Bizarro into it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Because let's face it, we're trying to go to at least 100 subscribers, and we're almost halfway there. So let's keep on going. Hit that like button, hit that share button, share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it with your pastor, I don't care. Share it with someone so we can get there. Because I'm going to do a special 100 subscriber video. I don't know exactly just yet, but I've got maybe some giveaways, some Q&A. Yeah, we're going to do a special 100 subscriber video. But you guys got to help me get there. So I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me, all the support, all the love, all the critiques. I appreciate criticism, especially if it's productive, because it makes me a better person all the way around. It makes me a better YouTuber, and that's what I want to be. I want to create the best content for you, my fans. But yeah, this is a fun process. So yeah. That's all I've got. Like I said, I am the Bizarro of Bizarro Gaming. Until next time.